Alright guys, on the bench today I've got the Celestron mount. I bought this telescope from this guy for like 40 bucks. It was missing the counterweight, it was missing the slow motion controls. And when I got it on here, it wouldn't stay. This was missing. This binds. And this is bent. And this part here, all chewed up. So the scope wouldn't stay, and it fell a few times. I gotta look and see what I did with my gear. I was gonna show you guys. Hold on. Okay, so this is the main problem with this one, and right in here, that's where the set screw holds it still. And I tried to put a BB in there to hold it, and that didn't work either. And then it got caught down in here. It actually chewed it up pretty bad, but it was already chewed up real bad. And normally I'd probably just take the adjustment screw and sand the end of it, but I don't want to do that. So I tried this. What ended up happening was I got it all cleaned up. This is after it's been cleaned up, and now it locks in there pretty good. But what'll happen is it'll slip, and once it starts to slip, and the thing just gets chewed up worse and worse, and because of the surface the way it is, it doesn't want to lock into place. So this goes right in here. Another issue that we had here is this screw stripped out, and that's responsible for holding this permanently in place. And so that's going to have to be retapped, and I'm going to have to add a new screw, something, I don't know. I'm going to have to dig through my parts bin, but so that sits on there like that, and then this sits behind it. Another issue that I was having with this particular one is because this was allowed to do that, this was rubbing into the worm gear. So in order to get this to this point, you got to pull this cap out of here, and they used a little bit of glue on it. You got to get that out of there. So yes, just so you guys know, this is the GC3 German equatorial mount, and I bought this telescope for some tweaker guy. I guess he was a tweaker. I don't know, a drug addict or something or other like that. Nice guy, but he had one of his tweaky buddies trade him this thing, and I think they all decided to try and fix it too. And it's the ASTROMaster 130. I'm not real particularly impressed with the quality of that telescope, although it does work quite well. I will say that. So anyway, you take something like this or a large flat screwdriver, and you will get down into here. You can't get a socket in here because of this casting. So you stick this in here to hold the nut, and then just turn this, and you'll be able to get that nut off of there. So normally this is on there like that. So you're going to have to, if you have problems with these, you're going to have to tear it completely down. And make sure you take note of where everything is, and their nasty little clear grease. Just be real careful that you take note of where everything is. And make sure that you get this adjusted while you're in there if that needs to be adjusted, because it's going to be a lot harder to do it later. So that bolt just goes down in there, and once you're sure you got it how you want it, then put it back together. You know, it locks in pretty good now, but it didn't before. So also, I'll show you guys really quick on this. This is bent, and here's a quick way to tell if yours is bent. And it will make it hard to spin it too. So we'll take this drill here, and we'll put this in the chuck of the drill. See that? I'm actually on the bent side. It's pretty bad. So this is where you would remove this, and you have to get that loose, which is not going to be easy. They make a special tool for that, but you know, I mean, if you don't have one, I guess you could, you know, just get a screwdriver and try to knock it. So this end is possibly not bent, and you watch that end. You can see that it's quite bent. So this is going to cause you problems with the smoothness on this. So, yeah, if you're having problems with one of these, you know, I mean, you can take it apart. You know, you certainly aren't going to buy one of these. You know, so you got nothing to lose if you're having problems with it. So anyway, I hope maybe this video will help somebody who's having trouble with this thing. Thanks for watching.